A K-pop supergroup's massive popularity won't get them an exemption from mandatory military service. South Korea's defense ministry says boy band BTS will have to serve 2 years in the country's compulsory military service. Exceptions are rare, but have been made for some musicians and athletes in the past. Fans have been petitioning for months to get an exemption for pop groups. BTS is one of Korea's most popular K-pop groups, racking up 3 #1 albums and a 2019 Grammy nomination. For more on this, we're joined by Christy Somos. She's from ctvnews.ca, and she's joining us here in studio to talk about this further. Christy, BTS, 3 letters. That's all you have to say. Everybody knows them. Major fan following from around the world. How surprised were you that they might have to do this compulsory military service?
I actually wasn't that surprised because their predecessors, who are also huge, like Big Bang, have all had to serve. And even though some of their members were in the military, it didn't really necessarily hurt their popularity. So the main member, G-Dragon, just came out of the military in October, and he had hundreds of fans waiting for him, and he launched directly back into a collaboration with Nike, which has flown off the shelves.
Okay, so he just picked up from where he left off.
Where he left off, correct.
And do you think that's going to happen with BTS? I mean, as I mentioned, worldwide phenomenon. 2 years is a long time, though.
2 years is a long time. I know the Ministry of Defense in South Korea were actually looking at shortening the sentence to a year and maybe 6 months, but that doesn't really come into effect until 2020. But BTS has been very clear that even though some and all of their members may be serving in the military at the same time, that they're going to continue to be there for their fans to the best of their ability. So I don't think it's going to affect their popularity.
It's not going to impact them at all. We've heard that there have been others out of South Korea, athletes, specifically soccer players, who've gotten a waiver and haven't had to do this military service. And as I mentioned earlier, some of the fans, diehard fans, have been petitioning for the same. Why hasn't it gone through for these guys?
I think it really comes down to the fact that BTS themselves have been very clear that they see their military service as a duty, and they've never, at least in public, said that, we're going to look for a way out of this or we're uncomfortable doing this. The head of their record label went on in an interview with Hollywood Reporter, said, this is our duty, and we're going to show BTS to the best of their ability before, during, and after military service.
Okay, so they're saying that this is not going to impact them and they're happy to serve their country. How will fans react if one or multiple members are missing? They're not going to be at a specific concert. I know that they've performed not in full ensemble before.
Well, I think BTS will... For other groups, they've done things called units, where they break away from the main group altogether, and the members who aren't currently in the military will do promotions or solo promotions. With BTS, it's hard to say. They may all decide to do military service altogether, or they may break off into units.
Now, they're one of the K-pop groups that's not only popular in South Korea, they're popular in other parts of the world, including Canada, because you're a big fan. Talk to me a little bit about them, especially for some of our viewers who may not be familiar.
I think it's hard to understate how popular they are. They sold out Wembley Stadium in a matter of seconds, if that gives you an idea.
Oh, absolutely.
And their fan group, which are called ARMY, they're so dedicated to the fact, to the point where, these girls or guys even are spending their free time translating BTS content into other languages so that fans all around the world can interact with their favorite star on a voluntary basis.
Christy Somos, thanks for taking the time to chat with us about this.
Absolutely.